Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So there I am going to the movies with my family, and we decided to go to the movies really early. I think it was like 11 o'clock or something like that, because we have a baby, and we're thinking, first time, actually, I think it's the second time, but we want to test the water. We want to make sure that the baby's going to do fine. And I'm happy to report that we were able to see the whole movie. We were able to sit down. He ate a bunch of popcorn and sodas and all that. He had a great time. A couple times he got out, but you know what? It was nice. And 11 o'clock in the morning, there's a lot of kids, right? So we didn't really want to make a big show or anything like that. Sometimes babies could get cranky, and Manny's getting 3.5 right now. So, and again, I love Manny. I love all my kids. I love my family and my wife. But here's the thing, I was going to that place and I thought to myself, well, maybe I should bring a flashlight. And I carry a flashlight a lot, but specifically, I brought with me a bigger flashlight that I'm actually testing. I put links down below to the flashlight, the M2 or 2 Warrior 1, the one that Olight just had a sale on. Again, I'm gonna put links down below if you want to support the channel. But I brought it with me specifically because I'm thinking, it's gonna be really dark, and because it's gonna be really dark, I'm gonna be able to see. But also, I like the fact that I'm able to change the settings. So maybe I don't want that high output of 1800 lumens. Maybe I just want a little bit of lumens, so I could switch the settings, all that good stuff. I was planning for the location that I was going to bring the right equipment, right? And that's something that we kind of have to get in mind. If you're going to go to a specific place, you may need specific things, right? I remember when I went to a protective service detail class, right? Fantastic class. I had a great time. About a few Marines, like a squad of Marines. We did, I think it was 2 weeks of training, and they teach you how to protect a person, right? And essentially taking to places, how to do a formation. You guys sing a formation around an individual and all that good stuff. And it was a great class. Later on in life, as we did some missions, it was a very beneficial class to take. But I remember, the whole talking about the whole assessing a location that you're going and identifying things that you need, right? Now, think about this. We're thinking about the military, right? This is like big boy, big scale. We may need to do this mission, so we may need to bring A, B, and C, from air support to how many people, personnel, what kind of equipment, what kind of, night vision equipment and things like that, right? The camera is getting dark. But now translating that into the civilian life, I'm trying to make it very simple. Where am I going? I'm going to the movies. It's going to be dark, so I need a flashlight. Obviously, I carry a gun, I carry a knife, but in this particular situation where I'm going to, I need a really good flashlight. So instead of bringing my crappy flashlight that sometimes I bring the little ones, I love this little flashlight, I'm going to bring a better flashlight because it's going to be more beneficial to me. So here's the thing. Assess the location you're going to. What are you going to be doing today? And I get it. A lot of times you don't know. You don't know that you're going to find yourself in this particular situation, you're gonna find yourself. So a lot of times the best way to deal with all this is always be prepared for the worst, expecting the worst, be prepared for that. And kind of, if it's something, obviously we're praying to God that doesn't happen, but something minor happen, you will be ready, right? Obviously, that's what some of you guys are gonna say. That's a great philosophy. That's a great way to deal with the situation. But in general, if you're a kind of guy that you typically, let's say for example, you pocket carry and you carry a little flashlight. I do that sometime. I guess I'm guilty. I know the gun community get upset about that because how can you pocket carry? But if you're one of those guys, but you happen to go to a place maybe a little bit more complicated, and you want to carry 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because it's going to give you that the ability to draw your pistol faster. You want to carry a bigger flashlight because once again it's going to give you more output. That's a decision that you're going to have to make, right? So you have to assess the situation, where you're going, where you're going to end up, and things like that. I travel every now and then, and when I travel, I'm away from my house, right? So I'm not bringing my Glock 42. I may bring a full-size pistol because you don't know what's going to happen, and you got to be able to defend yourself. And when I'm 200 miles away, a Glock 42 may not be the best choice. So again, assessing the location that you're going to, Maybe something good for your self-defense plan. I just felt like talking about it. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.